Hey guys, today's video is going to be a get ready with me. This is my morning routine as far as getting ready for work and the steps I take when I get up for work at 4 in the morning. I work at 6 and it's like 42-mile drive, and so I get up a little bit earlier than most, but this is generally how I look when I go to work. I know it's a little bit more over the top than what some people would do, but it's my routine that I am sharing with you. So if you want to know how I did this or how my morning routine looks, let's keep watching. Hey guys, I'm going to start with the Arbonne Makeup Primer. You guys know I have been loving this lately. It is so good. It is just fills in pores and just makes your skin feel and look hydrated without being greasy almost. I'm trying a new filming setup, so if I'm looking around, that's why I have a little tripod sitting in front of me, but the window is like there and the mirror is there. So I'm gonna try my best to kind of, because if I move the tripod over, then it blocks everything. So we're gonna try for the best, you guys. So lately I've been doing something a little different with my foundation. I've been mixing the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation, and I will just do this on the back of my hand. And then I have been mixing that with the CoverGirl Healthy Elixir foundation because this one is just a little bit too dark for me. But when I mix these, so that's the Photo Focus, there's the CoverGirl Elixir. Mix the two together and I feel like it's a good match for me. I'm trying to find a mirror that, this might work. Oh yeah, this will work. Okay. And then I will just begin to blend this in. And this is just something that I've been doing pretty much every day, is mixing these two together. I'm trying not to get it in the camera, sorry. And they smell good when they mix together. I don't know which one. I think it's the CoverGirl Healthy Elixir one that smells so good. But it smells so good. Okay, so then I just work that all over my face. Everyday kind of stuff. I don't really make it a point to make sure that everything is perfect and every single flaw is covered, because this is every day. And everyday Kelsey just does not care that much. So then once that is on, I will go in with, I have to wipe that off, go in with concealer, and you already know what I'm going to use. A Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, of course. Right under the eyes. I have to get a new one of these. This one's so gross. But when there's so much product left, I mean, it's like halfway. When there's so much product left, you're almost like, I can tough it out. Real Technique sponge to blend that in. I have some ideas for videos coming up. I have one where I want to do kind of like my makeup collection and filming area. It's really small, like it's very, very small in comparison to other people. But if you guys want to see stuff like that, let me know in the comments below. Or let me know what you want to see next, because I do a lot of like everyday or get readies with me. But if you guys want to, if there's other stuff that you guys want to see, let me know in the comments below, because I'm for sure down for mixing it up and doing different styles of videos. I'm not just doing one single type of video. Next, I'm going to set that with the powder from the Smashbox Step by Step Contour Palette. I'm back on this kick again. I was using my Real Technique sponge and the e.l.f. setting, or the loose setting powder, but I started doing this again and it's just been what I love to do. So I will set all of that in the eyelid so that nothing creases and that my eyeshadows go on really well. And I will kind of do the little triangle so everything sets really nicely and all together. But I finally have a day off, and I was gonna be super lazy, and then I was like, I have to clean, and I should go get some groceries, and I'm almost out of coffee creamer, and Lord knows nobody can go without coffee creamer. So whatever excess is on this brush, I will just tap in my T-zone just to kind of set the rest of the face where I want everything to be set, but I don't want, boom, super heavy powder face, because I have done that before and I've gone to work like that before, and it's not pleasant. Your skin feels all dry and weird, and it's not a good scene. Not good. So next I'm going to go in with my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This has pretty much been the only one I've been using lately, and it is 100% because of the smell. I'll be honest, I'll say it. It smells, it smells like a vacation dream. And I will just buff this on the perimeter of the face, just to kind of warm up my face, because when you do foundation and concealer, it kind of washes you out a little bit. So even if you don't go in with like bronzer, blush, highlight, you still want to add a little bit of dimension back into your face. And that is where this step comes in for me, because this is pretty much what I do every day. I don't do like blush and contour and highlight, though I might today, because why not? I actually have the time. For most of you who don't know, I get up at 4:15 every morning to get ready for work, and so I'm usually like, trying to get out the door as fast as I can. But lately, I have been doing pretty good and not hitting the snooze button. So there's that. So next I'm going to go in with a fluffy brush. Let me grab my palette. This is not sponsored. This is not anything. I just genuinely love this palette. I'm going in with the Morphe 350. Clearly used very much. This guy hit pan. I'm going to go in with this shade right here, and I'm going to buff that all over with the big fluffy brush, all over my lid area and into the crease, because it adds a little bit of dimension without being too, can you guys see this? Oh, that's better. It adds a little bit of dimension without being too dark for me, I suppose. But now, like I said, I'm trying out a new filming, is that better? That's better. A new filming thing since I got this tripod, and it's just not working out for me, you guys. I try, but it's just not. And then we'll go in and do the same on the other side. And just make sure that they're even and that there's no harsh lines, nothing like that. And just continue to kind of buff that out a little bit. It really helps that we have that powder down to set the concealer that we put on. That way everything is seamless and smooth, and there's no pulling, grabbing in weird places, nothing like that. And coffee, of course, is vital in the morning. My favorite coffee creamer, as plain as it is the French vanilla one, and I get it in like the biggest tub that you can get it in. Oh, it's so good. So then next, on days where I want a little bit more warmth, I will actually take this shade right here, which is a little bit more of like a reddish orange, and I will get just a little bit on that same blending brush, and I will put that right in the upper crease and bring it down, and it just adds such a nice warmth to the eyes. I have like greenish blue eyes, and so whenever I do this, they really pop. So I love doing this technique because it adds a subtle but noticeable warmth to the eyes. I mean, it's not like a straight red or orange smoky eye, but it adds a little something, if you know what I mean. And it really brings out the green in my eyes, so I'm really like, Love that. So then next I'm going to go in with a more defined brush because I tried to film this earlier, hence why there's product on it. And I'm going to go in with this darker, warmer brown. And I just get a little bit on the tip of the brush. And I tap off the excess, and I'm going to put that right in the outer corner. And kind of work it so it blends up. Just like that. And this is stuff that I do on a daily basis because I love makeup and I love playing with makeup. And so whenever I get the chance, even if it's at 4 in the morning, I'm like, yeah, let's do this. I mean, most people don't do this at 4 in the morning, but it really does like help me wake up and it, you know, be more productive when I have makeup on versus when it's like, oh, I'm dragging, my hair's not done, and I don't have any makeup on, so what's the point? And it actually makes me more productive. So kudos to me for trying to be productive at 4 in the morning. Going back with that first blending brush, I'm just going to blend everything so it's not too harsh. And then that's pretty much what I do for the eyeshadow. But since we have a little bit of time today, I think I might actually do a little bit more because why not? I'm going to take my most beloved color in this palette. Clearly, I don't know why I'm in love with this color. It's just a brown, but I'm going to take a little bit of that and I'm going to repeat that step that we just did with the first dark brown. And I'm going to put that right on that outer corner just to help define it a little bit more. Like I've mentioned in past videos, I do have kind of squinty eyes, and so I love to accent that outer corner as much as I can. Just kind of help bring it up a little bit so that it's more. And then I'm going to go back with that blending brush and blend it all together. And then on most days, I usually just stop here because I just don't really want to fuss with glitter or that kind of stuff. But I do use liner for the most part because, like I've said, I have slanted eyes, and so I really like to kind of bring them up a little bit more. And so I'm going to go in with the Clinique Pretty Easy Felt Eyeliner Pen and just do a little bit of a wing. Just like that, just to accent it just a little bit more. And then I'm gonna go, oops, try again. I'm gonna go in with my Sephora lash curler and curl these bad boys. Because that makes such a difference as well. And then I'm gonna go in with my L'Oreal, I forgot what this was called at first. How long have I been using this? This is the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. I love this stuff. I think this is my second tube. And I'm getting pretty low again, so I'm going to be on my third. And I just give my lashes a couple coats. And I always hit my nose every single morning. It's not even like funny anymore. It's just part of my morning routine about hitting my nose, moving on, and then grabbing a Q-tip and fixing it, because every morning. And I don't know why. You'd think that I would learn by now, but I don't. Like every single morning. It's ridiculous. But I just build this up to where I want my lashes to be, which is about right there. And then last but not least, I will go in with some form of chapstick, lip balm, tinted lip balm. I have this Neutrogena lip moisturizer right here. This is in the pomegranate. And just moisturize my lips with this. And then the last and final step that I do, I will go in with some kind of setting spray. This is my e.l.f. one that I'm getting a little low on. And I will just hose my face down. And that is about it. That is how I do my makeup at 4 in the morning when I want to look extra pretty and extra fun at 4. Because who doesn't want to get up and get their makeup done and out the door by 5 o'clock in the morning? Doesn't everybody want that? Alright, you guys, I love you. I will see you in my next video. Leave a comment down below what you want to see next. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Bye, guys.